Hey Flight Simmers, it's Sizzling Popcorn, and in this video we'll cover the latest news on upcoming airliners for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We'll talk about the newly released 727 freighter from Flight Sim Studio, the 737 MAX8 by iFly, PMDG's 777 freighter, the 737 soon coming out of early access, and also PMDG's secret project. And finally, we'll talk about Aerosoft's upcoming A330. Starting off with Flight Sim Studios' Boeing 727 freighter that released earlier this week in the Aerosoft store. I've been able to fly this retro bird a few times, and I love how hands-on it is, especially with the SIVA INS navigation system. There are 3 other options for navigation systems, but I highly recommend trying out the old school INS. If you need help, I have created a tutorial on how to set it up, and I'll put a link in the description below. The 27F will be releasing on Contrail this Tuesday. Stick around and I'll have a 10% off coupon code for you that's good at Contrail. Flight Sim Studio are working on making the passenger variant of the 200, but not the 100. The plans are all still up in the air, no pun intended, whether it will be added to the freighter product for free or whether it'll be a separately paid product. No release date at the moment, it'll release when it's ready. Moving on, but still staying within the Boeing family, is the 737 MAX8 from iFly. They recently posted a cabin walkthrough, including a sneak peek of the cockpit. I've got to say that I'm excited for this one. It looks really high quality and could be a heavyweight contender against PMDG for our wallets. I'm digging that EFB. Since the walkthrough, they've posted more preview images. This looks like it could release very soon, but who knows. The Aerosoft A330 was looking like it was going to release in late 2022, early 2023, but that ship has sailed a long time ago. If you're liking this video, make sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and joining me on a live stream. If you're an Xbox user, you can now rejoice that the PMDG 777-300ER is now in the marketplace. Additional liveries should be added soon. And talking about soon, if you haven't bought any of the PMDG 737s yet, you'll want to do that ASAP, as the product line will be coming out of the early adopters phase shortly, and the price will be increasing. The feature-rich PMDG 777 freighter is ready for the test flight program. Robert Randazzo says to start studying the arrival and departure procedures to the world's leading cargo hubs, because the 77F is nearly ready to enter service. He finished off his forum post with a screenshot of the 777 freighter, and for those that stuck around to read the credits at the end, keep paying attention and you might just see something you didn't expect to see about a project you didn't know anything about. Within this image, we can see 2 aircraft behind the 777 freighter. One looks like a 747 Dreamlifter, and the other one is possibly a 777X. It's unsure if there's just one special project, or really, is there 2? Let me know in the comments below which one do you think it is. We'll have to wait and see what the surprise is. Now, last but not least, Aerosoft launched their A330 Discovery video series with Aviation Lads and the Aerosoft Flight Community Manager Rafi. As I stated previously, this was a project that I thought would have released a while back. It's been over a year since we saw the official teaser announcing that it was coming soon. We also had an engine sound test by Droviation. I think what's happened here is that they've expanded the scope of the project, as this dev update introduces 4 variants: the General Electric 302, the Pratt Whitney 323, Rolls-Royce 343, and the Neo 941 variants. When can we expect this? As they stated both in January and June of this year, it won't be until they can test the aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, but they have confirmed that it will release for 2020 with a free upgrade to 2024. The aircraft looks very good and detailed, but I did notice 2 details that are somewhat concerning. Number 1, I can see the edges, the polygon lines in the tires, especially when the camera is there looking at the decals just above. For me, it's not a big deal, as I haven't really noticed that on other aircraft. But when they're trying to show us how much details there are, and then the wheels are really not round when you get up close. And the second thing is, I saw several times in this video micro stutters. This is more of a concern. This brings into question, is the A330 not optimized? This could also be because the video is made at Aerosoft's upcoming Frankfurt scenery, so it could be the Frankfurt scenery and not the aircraft. But I also see these micro stutters in the air. So whether you've seen it or not, I'd highly recommend watching it on a monitor or TV, because it's much harder to see this on your phone. Now let me know in the comment section below, which airliner are you looking forward to the most? It might be one of these, or it might be the A350 or A380 from Indie Builds, or the Phoenix A319, A321 that I haven't mentioned just because we didn't have any news. But don't forget to go back and write down your 10% off coupon code for Contrail. It's good for a whole order and only one per customer. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.